In what has already been dubbed by political analysts as Malema's most searing and unapologetic address to Parliament to date, the leader of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, Julius Sello Malema, delivered a thunderous speech that left the National Assembly in stunned silence, most notably from Democratic Alliance, DA, stalwart Helen Zille, whose absence of rebuttal was as deafening as the critique itself. The air inside Parliament was heavy with tension as Malema rose to speak, dressed in his signature red overalls symbolizing solidarity with the working class. What followed was not merely a political address, it was a blistering takedown of institutional hypocrisy, a direct challenge to the legacy of apartheid, and a scathing critique of the current political establishment, both ruling and opposition. With his voice rising and falling like the cadence of a revolutionary preacher, Malema began by attacking what he termed the cosmetic unity of post-apartheid South Africa. "We cannot continue to celebrate a false rainbow," he said. "A rainbow painted over broken homes, stolen land, and buried dreams." He turned his gaze toward the Democratic Alliance, taking sharp aim at Helen Zille, not just for her past tweets and controversial views on colonialism, but for what Malema described as an elitist obsession with Eurocentric respectability politics. He thundered, "You, Helen Zille, want to be the madam of a democratic plantation. You praise the legacy of colonizers while our people still drink sewage water in forgotten townships." The chamber stirred, murmurs rippling through the benches as Zille, who had previously been known for her quick and biting retorts, sat stone-faced. For the first time in years, she did not rise to challenge the EFF commander. She did not dismiss his words as populist theater, nor did she mock his economic policies as she had done in previous encounters. She remained seated and silent. Malema's speech did not spare the ANC either. Turning to the ruling party, he accused them of betrayal. "The liberation movement has become the oppressor it once fought," he declared. "You replaced white monopoly capital with black elite capitalism. The mines are still not nationalized. The land is still not returned. And the children of 1976 would weep if they saw what you've become." His words cut deep. Even some ANC MPs could be seen shifting uncomfortably in their seats. Malema then pivoted to the issue of land, calling for expropriation without compensation and warning that peace in South Africa is being held hostage by inequality. "Justice is coming, whether you like it or not," he warned. "And when it comes, it will not ask for permission." But what shook the chamber most was the final 10 minutes of his speech, a raw, emotional appeal laced with revolutionary fervor and personal conviction. He recited the names of slain anti-apartheid heroes, calling them giants whose blood waters the tree of freedom. With eyes ablaze and voice trembling, Malema declared, "We are not here to be liked. We are here to liberate. To speak truth even when it is dangerous. Even when those who benefit from silence call us mad, call us radical, call us dangerous. Let them call us what they will, history will call us necessary." As he sat down, the silence was almost surreal. No applause. No heckling. Just the weight of his words hanging in the air. And then, perhaps most shockingly, Helen Zille, normally one of Malema's fiercest ideological adversaries, remained quiet. Some say it was strategy. Others believe it was the first time in a long time she had nothing to say. Parliament sat motionless for a moment before Speaker Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula, visibly shaken, attempted to resume proceedings. But the atmosphere had changed. Something had shifted. A line had been drawn. Political analysts rushed to weigh in. Veteran journalist Karima Brown, posthumously quoted in retrospectives, once said of Malema, "You may hate him, but you cannot ignore him." Today, that sentiment rang truer than ever. Julius Malema did not just speak. He delivered a reckoning. And Zille's silence. It may have been the loudest response of all.